Dollar, for instance, is pretty much steady as we speak. Crude oil down about 54 points. Stock market's slightly lower here at this time on the futures. Some of the happenings today, it's quadruple witching hour for the stock market, so that will keep it in check here today and keep some potential volatility at any moment. The EU also did announce that they will be doing some stress testing on the major banks, so that could add some confidence to this euro currency and stabilization of the dollar. Over in the grain markets, we've got an early call here. Corn steady, beans maybe a little bit higher, wheat slightly lower. The big news is the EPA did announce that it is going to push off any announcement on changing the mandate from 10% to potential 15% or whatever they decide until later December. They're still running tests on the 15% ethanol on 2007 and newer models of cars. They still are waiting results on the 2001 and newer for the larger amount of ethanol in the mix. So that's considered a little bit on the negative side for corn, as the trade is hoping and waiting for that decision coming from the EPA. The weather is also a concern. Some of the weather forecasters are putting a lot of heat into the forecast for the southern corn belt south of I-70 basically. It's an area where corn is already tasseling and could have an impact if we get this heat up into the upper 90s, low 100s over the next 10 days. Could be a concern and could cause some problems there. So trade is watching that very closely. However, in most of the corn belt, we've got scattered showers coming through here, plenty of moisture, and as long as this corn is not tasseling, it could, heat is probably not going to be a problem for the corn crop. The soybean news, we've got China is getting concerned. Supposedly the Shandong port in China is getting filled up with soybeans, so concerned about that and how many more beans they might take here in the near term. But that's about all the news we got for the soybeans here this morning. Other than weather, we still have got problems in getting beans planted in many of these southern areas across Illinois and Missouri. Will the farmers go to prevented planting, or will they try to get these beans planted after this June 20th insurance date? The wheat market, rain in the Canadian prairies, again continuing to slow down any planting progress that could occur up in that area. So it's getting very late to get wheat planted and canola planted. Numbers continue to increase as far as the amount of loss of wheat crop and canola crop up there, and the reduction in canola planting is also providing support for soybeans. So a lot of effect from one commodity on another here in the short term. Another thing that's going on, traders are already preparing and talking about the planted acreage report that comes out on June 30th. So we've got that ahead of us here, and we'll pick up steam and more attention on the news wires here over the next several days. In the livestock market, cash cattle did trade yesterday in the 90 to 91 area in the south, and anywhere from 145 to 148, with mostly a 146, 147 price in the northern plains. The cutout values there look like they're about to bottom. Seen a little strength in beef cutout yesterday, and the beef market appears to be cleaning up. hopefully we can say that we've got a bottom in this beef market here in the short term. We should see some fill-in buying occur over this next week as the July 4th weekend approaches us. We do have a cattle on feed report this afternoon at 2 o'clock. The main numbers there are the on-feed numbers, estimates around 101.8. The average estimate on placements is 122.3. However, there's a huge range, anywhere from 115 to 137 as far as the percentage placed. That number is going to be watched very closely as the 2 o'clock approaches here. In the pork, we've seen a good jump in pork cutout values yesterday. We've seen cash markets stronger. It appears that the packers need hogs, that we need to that we've got the inventory cleaned up. We're current, so we're calling things higher here this morning. Futures should start out the day anywhere from 20 to 50 higher in the hogs. Cattle anywhere from 10 to 20 higher. If anybody's got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Allendale at 800-262-7538. We wish you a successful trading day, a safe weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday morning.